Now, from north to South London now, and you might know Catford as the bit you drive through when heading across South London, or for that giant feline that sits above the Catford Centre. But the area has a rich history that locals want to celebrate in a new performance coming to the area this Friday and Saturday. It's called Celebrate Catford, and joining me now to tell me more is the Artistic Director of the Lewisham Youth Theatre, Helen Stanley, and one of the performers with the group, Monique Moulton. Helen, tell me, obviously there's misconceptions about Catford. Is that why you wanted to put this performance on?
Yeah, I think that's probably true, what you said about it's known for its South Circular and its massive cat. There is a little bit more to Catford than that. But I have to say, we probably didn't realise that either until we started doing the research. Our young people have been taking part in this project since last year. We've had our Catford investigators who went down to Lewisham Archives, and they did all the discovery of that hidden part of Catford. I mean, Catford survived the war, unlike a lot of Lewisham, but then it had to contest with the 60s developers, and it didn't really do well when it came to the 60s. But all that stuff that they found out the archive, they then made the decision as to what they wanted to take forward, and we interviewed about 40 of our residents. We spoke to about 100 school children, and actually today is the beginning of Celebrate Catford. This is our week, and it finishes with Catford Tales on the Friday and Saturday, like you said. But we didn't know it was going to be that big. So it's a response from our community that has made this project so huge. But the cat comes down today. He's going to be walking through Catford for the evidence.
Looking forward to it. Monique, what have you learned as a young person engaged with this project?
Well, I've lived in Catford for like 15 years now, and some of the things that I've learned just from 2014 to now, I'd never known before. Watching the young people research and kind of getting excited. When we went to the archives, they had these big maps and trying to find their houses and stuff. And when they found it, they were so excited. It's a different way of teaching about your heritage, different way of teaching where you're coming from. And they're able to put that into a performance. It's just great to see them. I'm really excited to see for the public to see how the young people have put this together and how they're using Catford.
Tell us about the performance we're going to see.
Well, I'm one of the ushers, the cool cats on Catford. So I'll be taking the audience around Catford, around the show. So there's going to be different performances. There will be one outside like Tesco's, and I think that's when they do the riot.
Yeah, so we're taking our audience. So it's a verbatim, site-specific oral history project. Verbatim, the words that you hear are the words that we've collected from our community. Site-specific, our audience goes on a journey, actual journey through Catford, but also a journey through time of Catford. And oral history, as I said, from the words of our community.
Yeah, so everything that's said in the play was actually said.
Are the words of the people involved.
Yeah. Is that a challenge for performers to get their mouth around actual words that people say?
I think it is, actually, yes, because, of course, verbatim speech is not like a script, so it's a very, very different way of acting. But we were working with 3 key words: transformation, regeneration and archive. So obviously archive is discovering the history. Regeneration, that's because Catford is, like a lot of London areas, at the point of regeneration. And what's the other one? Transformation. I made it up. I don't see it. So transformation, we want people, we hope that people will not only see Catford transformed with the changes that we're doing to it, but also will see Catford in a different way. Because, like I say, there's a lot of change happening in Catford, but we hope that regeneration doesn't mean gentrification, or doesn't have to mean gentrification, because this is about our community taking charge of how things change in Catford. So we hope this is a beginning of something big.
Now, we've heard about what you learned about the history, Monique. What do the young people involved take from being part of that group about the community and performance?
I think it just builds their knowledge on their community and also build them as actors as well. They're able to kind of like take somebody's story and transform it on the stage, and that gives them a lot of confidence and a lot of kind of, because the project's youth-led really. All of LYT is mostly youth-led. We have Helen and all the other staff. Yeah, all the other staff, but the young people have a lot of input on how the play is going to be, how they put it together, and I think that's excellent. That builds them up, and also they build like friendships, and you know, they meet new people, and also they're able to show the public that they're not like all young people. you know, yeah.
Absolutely, you know, it sounds like a really worthwhile, very interesting project. If you want to see Celebrating Catford, Helen, how can they find out more?
You have to be quick.
Yeah.
Ticket Source is where our tickets are going out on, and our event on Thursday is already sold out, but we've still got our silent movie night, which is where the Compton organ gets played in the main house of the theatre, and there are a few tickets left for Friday and Saturday, but it's Ticket Source.
Ticket Source, thank you very much indeed, Helen and Monique, for telling us about Celebrating Catford taking place this Friday and Saturday.